The hell's happening? Oh. Da-da. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's see. Okay. We continuing this quest. Moon Breeder. Two-piece Mati?
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Moon.
Oh, longer, sister.
Sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Jalian to assist us.
Hold up.
I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of Aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits.
Come on.
And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Sanjay, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
Oh,
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on.
go on.
Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
Why does it talk like this?
You still haven't found it then, your missing aetherite.
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate a second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the aetherite.
It was I.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Huh?
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
Aether.
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous! Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have wide aura sight at their disposal.
I'm so confused right now. Oh.
I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the etherite. However, white aurosite cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options. If the
True.
ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
What's going on? Dropped fames. Loki, are you there? Is my stream dropping frames? Hold on. I don't know what to do. Whatever. I'll just assume it works fine. I've already informed Alpha Node of our plan to recreate the beacon in the manner Moonbreeder described. He agreed that despite the inherent danger it represents our only hope of success. He also said that he wishes to meet with you at Snowcloak before proceeding. I expect you will find him waiting for you there when you arrive. I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done on our behalf, Glide, and that I have faith you will return to us as you always have. I thought I was in Cordeus. I'm dropping frames and I don't know what to do. I looked at the VOD, it seemed pretty fine. But yeah, I probably won't be streaming too long since it's like this. I just want to do this dungeon or whatever. But it's taking forever. Damn, that was bright. I'll have to... whatever. Still have some Uldal stuff. The barracks I have to go back and do. What is happening here? Okay, maybe I should have paid attention. The heck is this? Recharging up a crystal with some aetherite to act as a beacon for the broken aetherite? I don't even know. With this, we can enter her domain. This is some nonsense. It worked, I think. Try tuning to the aether right now. Feel the currents and try to locate the beacon. Oh, okay. We have done all we can, Glide. For now, let us withdraw. When your final preparation is complete, you must seek out the beacon we have created. If by the grace of the 12 you arrive safely, you must stop Eyesight before she summons Shiva. Cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have alerted Isar to our plan. Should that be the case, you may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual, and if she succeeds, you will have little choice but to face Shiva in battle. Knowing little of the saints, I cannot say if your strength will suffice, and so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservations about wagering their lives on the success of Moonbrida's experiment, but others will surely agree that desperate times call for desperate measures. Ah, before you assemble your party, pray speak that night. I believe he has a message for you from Sir Amaric. Sir Amaric regrets that he could not be here in person and asks that I read you this letter. Ishgard faces an unprecedented threat, yet in our hour of need, it is not her knights who stand poised to defend her. The warrior of light, savior of yours, your deeds this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you choose to remain. Where others would falter, you rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours in service to a greater cause. May Halon bless you with good fortune and see you safely home. Man, I don't know, I'm having internet problems right now.